dual operating systems. What is a dual operating system? Well, a dual operating system is having one hard drive, and then every single time you power on your computer, you have two options, or three or four, depending on how many operating systems you want to install on that hard drive. Let's say right now this computer has Windows 7. It's 320 gigabytes total, and I'm gonna install dual operating systems. And the second operating system I'm going to install is Windows 7 Windows Vista Ultimate 64-bit. Make sure, if you have a 64-bit, make sure to install a 64-bit operating system. If you have a 32, install 32, but do not install 32-bit and a 64-bit on the same hard drive. It could cause a malfunction. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Start. You want to right click Computer. You want to go to Manage. Once the computer management window pops up, you want to go to Disk Management. And then right here you're gonna see a list of all the hardware devices you got where you could store the memory. Like, for example, I got a USB and an SD card installed on the computer right now, and this is the main hard drives. Now what you want to do is you want to find your main hard drive, and then you want to right click, and then you want to shrink volume. Something like this should show up, and then it's gonna tell you the total size before shrink, which is the total memory you got. This says 265 gigabytes, and right here is size available for shrink. So that means that's like the maximum size that you could partition. So you could split your hard drive only 131 gigabytes out of this 265 gigabytes. But always remember, 1000 megabytes equals 1 gigabyte. Or 1024 megabytes equals 1 gigabyte approximately. So you want to shrink at least 40, just put in 40,000. That's 40 gigabytes minimum. And then you want to click shrink. I'm not going to do that because I already did it. So I'm just going to exit out of that. And we're going to need to shut down our computers. Once you shut down your computer, you want to turn it back on, and you want to press F12 or whichever button leads you to the boot manager. And once in the boot manager, you want to intersect the operating system that you're supposed to have. The second operating system you want to install on the same hard drive. You want to make sure you have it inside the DVD drive. So right now I'm just gonna put it inside the DVD drive. By the way, this is right now I have Windows 7 Ultimate 64-bit, and I'm going to install Windows Vista Ultimate 64-bit with Service Pack 1. And then in the boot manager, there's supposed to be like, I don't know how many options, but mine has 5. And you want to look for your DVD drive. This is the first one, which is DVD RAM. Yeah, DVD RAM, which is the DVD drive. Hitachi, which is my hard drive. Generic multi-car, which is the, I think, the SD reader. And then the flash disk, which is the USB reader. And then the network boot, which is the network drive. So right now the second operating system is inside the DVD. So I'm just gonna choose DVD, and I'm just gonna press enter. It says press any key to boot from CD or DVD. So I just did that. I'm just gonna choose Windows Setup, just press enter, and then it's supposed to be loading. I'll be back when it's loaded. Once it's finished loading the files, you wanna choose your language, your time, and your US board, whatever, and you just wanna click next. And then right here, choose the partition that you just choose the hard drive that you just partitioned, which is the 40 gigabytes, which should be the second one or the third one of those two. You could format it. You could go to drive options and format it just in case, but we already did that. So I'm just gonna click next, and it should be installing. Alright, I'm just gonna wait till it's all finished. Your computer should restart, so you just wanna wait, and do not press any key. Just don't. And then you're gonna see this. Just leave it. Do not press no key. Let the installation continue. And then your computer should have this. Please wait while Windows set up your computer, and you just want to wait. After that, it should just continue on installing Windows. It should be on its 4th check by now, completing installation. Your computer should restart again, and again, do not press any key. Do not press any key. And again, do not press any key. You just have to wait in this one, but don't press any key. You're gonna come to a screen like this. You just want to enter a username, like for example mine is gonna be Hector, and the password I'm just gonna leave it blank, and I'm just gonna choose a picture for now, and I'm just gonna click next, and then name the computer, and then set what wallpaper you want. Currently I want the Aurora wallpaper, so I'm just gonna click next, and ask me later, set my time, and then I'm gonna start it up. You're gonna come to a screen like this. Just let it load, and your screen may flash because the computer's trying to get the correct resolution for your screen. As you can see, I already have Windows Vista installed, and right now I'm just gonna prove to you guys that the dual booting works, so I'm just gonna shut it down. And then I'm gonna turn on the computer again. I'm just gonna turn it back on. And then right here you should see two options: Microsoft Windows Vista, which is the Windows Vista Ultimate we installed, or Windows 7. Right now I'm just gonna boot into Windows 7. I'm just gonna hit enter, and then it's gonna start booting up. And as you can see, it booted up into Windows 7, and everything works perfectly fine. And I'm just gonna test it one more time, and I'm going to go to Windows Vista, so I'm just gonna turn it off. And I'm going to turn it back on again. But this time I'm going to choose Microsoft Windows Vista. And as you can see that sorry guys, I needed to scream because my stupid sisters were yelling. As you can see, Microsoft Windows Vista works.